We got obviously one of the all-time greats right here, Irv. What can you tell me about Zeke Elliott right now?
And I want to listen. Let me tell you something. This what trips me out here. And Barry, I want to hear your thoughts on it because now it's always everybody keeps saying you can win with any running back or you can win with a number of running backs. I mean it runs me crazy that when you're the top guy, when there are 25 other teams out here who's running back by committee, they wish they had an Ezekiel Elliott. So now you're bringing his talent down to the rest of the crew instead of telling the 25 teams to go find you a Barry Sanders or Ezekiel Elliott. You see, it blows my mind when people are doing that. I mean, these are unique dudes, man. I was there. I saw Emmett when Emmett came in. I saw all the running backs before Emmett, and we were going nowhere until Emmett got there. There are certain type of dudes that are different dudes. How do you see and how do you feel about how they are treating the running backs now?
Well, Zeke is special, right? Zeke is special. I mean, and you can see it in his production. You see it in the plays that he makes. He has a pretty good line, and obviously has a good quarterback. But every running back, can't make the moves and the yardage that Zeke makes. Even not just running, but in the passing game. So Zeke is special, but no, it's a little bit offensive. The way you say it's been devalued.
Right.
Because when you're in the meeting room and you're watching the games and you understand, okay, this is what players called. This is responsibilities. You know who like the real players are, right? And sometimes obviously the quarterbacks get a lot of the credit. Sometimes well deserved, sometimes not. But you have a player like Zeke, and he makes it easy for everyone. The bottom line, he makes it easier for everyone. So he's a unique talent.
Well, in terms of Zeke too, it's not the running. It's not the pass catching out of the backfield. It's the pass protection. And he came off the campus in Columbus ready to do that as a professional, more than perhaps any running back that I've seen in the last 10, 15 years. And how many, that's how Romo broke his back once, is because a running back missed a blocking assignment. So that's just another thing.
And the durability.
So what is Jerry up to?
The durability. We're talking about we're talking about Cam. We're talking about Andrew Luck.
Sure.
These guys get hit. What do you sack 3-4 times a game, and they take a couple runs. Zeke get hit every play, and he still plays every play.
And he initiates contact too. Zeke initiates contact.
I don't care what you say.
Yeah.
What I saw when his rookie year, when he looked up Cam Chancellor, I said, "Oh my God! Oh, who looks up Cam Chancellor?"
He did. Wasn't that in a preseason game too that you looked up
Who
Cam
looks up
Chancellor?
Cam Chancellor in a preseason game?
I remember
said,
that.
"Oh my God, that's a different dude right there." That was it. I was the biggest Zeke fan from that moment on, because Cam Chancellor makes you check your courage. He makes you check your courage. And Zeke went after him. I was like, ooh, we got something in him, man. Ain't nowhere in the world. I would be scared of Cam Chancellor, man. I was so happy we missed each other in years. I didn't want to see that joke,
absolutely.
man.
He looked up Cam, and he looked up a lot of other guys after that.
Right.
Like I say, he initiates contact.
Right.
He obviously has that track speed. He can break long ones, but he's also very physical, almost in the mindset of a Walter Payton type guy. So the kid is impressive.
So what? I'll repeat the question that and I understand why you would gloss. But what is Jerry up to?
I don't know, man. I'm calling the game Thursday night. I'm pulling Jerry aside, I'll share. I'm going to tell Jerry, like, listen, man, I understand what you're trying to do with everybody. So you want to put Dak in the top 3 or 4 quarterbacks? That's a great position for Dak. That's still in the $30 million. You want to put Amari in the top 2 or 3 wide receivers? That's going to be a great position because Michael Thomas just moved that number to almost $20 million. But Zeke is different, and there is no putting him in the top 2 or 3. He should be. I don't care if you guys can get these egos out the way and you give him $1 more. $1 more. And I remember having that conversation with him about Emmett when I said, go give him $1 more than Thurman Thomas at the time. You had got a deal and Thurman got a new deal, and then Emmett wanted to be the top guy. I said, just give him $1 more. Let's get this done. Let's get it done and get it out the way. And another thing, how many times I hear people saying, well, Zeke has no leverage. Stop saying that. Stop saying that. He does have leverage. You want to win a Super Bowl. You're not going to win a Super Bowl without him. That's his leverage, and that's why Jerry keeps inching, as they said in the report, inching toward Todd Gurley's number, because the season keeps inching close to starting, and he wants to win a Super Bowl. He has leverage, and right now it's killing us that he's not in camp. It's killing us that he's not there, because it's still going to take time. Bear, how long do you think? It'll take time when he gets in camp to really get a rhythm. Would you not agree?
It'll absolutely take time. I mean, you certainly need a few weeks with your line, and with the rest of the offense, just timing wise.
Really, even if he's been there and done that with this line.
Well, it depends on what he's doing. Obviously, it depends on what he's doing now. He's working out, whatever. But certainly, just getting into game shape.
Right.
There's nothing else you can do to mimic that on your own. So but at the same time, I'd have to admit that, hey, I had my share of holdouts during my career. Sometimes it just calls for that,
Yeah.
And I think Zeke, and it's a personal decision. So he has to do what's right for him. We saw what happened with Le'Veon last year. We hope it doesn't come to that. As a Lions, as a Lions fan, then it doesn't matter that much to me if he holds out. It helps us.
Be my boy.
It helps us.
Say it in my face now.
It helps us potentially, but he has to do what's right for himself. But yeah, he certainly has leverage. Because they know. I mean, hey, look, like I was talking about, Jerry know who the players are. Right, and obviously he's a tough negotiator, right? And so he has to see what kind of businessman Zach is, and how convicted he is. But I'm sure at some point in the next few weeks they'll get something done.
But if I'm Amari and Dak, I'm telling Jerry, get this done, because this can affect my numbers now. Because now with Zeke, I can go get my numbers. I know my deal's coming. Without Zeke, this thing doesn't go well. Then you're looking at me for my numbers too. My contract that's coming up. I'm like, I just think he's the catalyst on that team, and they need him badly.
For more of the Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live, or download the Rich Eisen Show app.